EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Another run here for Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 28.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here comes 19. Come, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. But slap into the hands of Mooney. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? 18, right here. 19, Lion.
Back to the air one more time. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's to the 15, and he will score. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
At the 47-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
it's Williams from the gun. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays off.
After the catch, he gets that. Forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 3rd and 10.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The 3rd-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the
76
36-yard line.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cup, Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Chop 60, Chop 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready, ready?
They'll look to throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one complete right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Viking 18. Ready?
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
7 Pirates, 7. 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will take it in himself. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
14, Bears 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drop. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First down, Bears.
On first down, it's Swift. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
60. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Mitch
So the drive
Wishnowsky
stalls out,
in
and here's the
formation.
Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is taken at the 10. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll take this to about the 28. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Tag. Liking 18. Ready.
And down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70, Hawk 70.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got a man wide open. It's Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll go again with Swift. They'll push forward here, down to about the 27. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
50.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with a ton of confidence, all the momentum, and it looked like you had a scoring drive, and now it completely flips. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, it's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Komet, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And here's Bijan. Has some room inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What is up?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brandon Wallace on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
That's good for the Bears. First down. A gain of 21 yards. Touchdown Bears.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A run on first and goal. They're trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
What is that?
They'll run the sneak, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40 on a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, ready?
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
19 light.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
79 Broncos. Chop 60, chop 60. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Falcons first down.
Back to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Hit.
As they try to run it here. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now Swift. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now it's the Michigan man, Jonathan Edwards. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Biggie Angels.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.